na ang bumili ay isang kumpanya na nagpapangalan ng Golden Pheasant Corporation. Na ang 100% stockholder ng Golden Pheasant Corporation is si Attorney Jose Raulito Enoy Paras. Na yung Jose Raulito Enoy Paras may connections talaga kay former Speaker Martin Romualdez, di ba? Hindi lang dito sa isang kumpanya, meron pang ibang mga kumpanya, no?
What are the may nagsasabi dito, people are asking what is the expected timetable daw of the close of the major they are asking about the big fishes. Kasi maraming nakita ko sa mga text messages by the journalists, government officials promised before Christmas there will be big fishes spending Christmas in jail. What are the schedules or target schedule for jailing or at least filing of big cases for big fishes now? Anyone who wants to update or what are to be expected now? And a second question is, somebody asking here, 2 or 3 journalists, is the ICI still effective? Does it still exist now or wala na daw at present status?
Sir Wilson, let me first question. No? I know and I heard also promises being made. That's why people were expectant sometime noong December that people will be jailed, na mayroong maghihimas rehas. No? Pero ang akin ho is I cannot be, or the department cannot be bound by the statements that are made and rush things simply because those statements were made. We still have to go through, kailangan pa rin nating dumaan dun sa proseso. At ang sinabi naman po namin is that by the start of the year, there will be filings of cases as against various personalities. In fact, ito pong na-file na kaso ngayon sa Sandigan Bayan, itong as against Zaldico, former Congressman Zaldico, former Senator Bong Revilla, is the product of investigations na ginawa po ng Department of Justice. So, nagsimula po tayo dyan. Tinutukan po muna natin yung mga ghost projects na sinasabi nila sa First District ng Bulacan dahil sa ito po yung mas madaling tukuyin, mas madaling makita, mas madaling alamin, at mas madaling maberipika. We have 3 more cases ngayon na ghost projects din which we are expecting to be filed. I'm hoping that it will be finished within the week. No? I'm expecting it to be on my table by the end of the week. And then by next week, there will be filings as against officials of the DPWH in the First District of Bulacan. Now, there are 6 cases involving other contractors, Wawaw, Top Notch, which are undergoing preliminary investigations sa ngayon. Different stages. Bakit po? Kasi pag nag-imbestiga po ang National Bureau of Investigation, hindi naman po yan sabay-sabay na naisasampa sa amin. At hindi po yan basta pag isinampa, ay agad-agad isiset natin for preliminary investigation. Ito po ay dumadaan sa evaluation. Bakit? Kasi gusto nating tiyakin na yung kaso na isasampa sa atin, yung kaso na i-conduct mo yung preliminary investigation, pag sinampa mo sa husgado, matibay, kayang tumagal at kayang lumaban at kayang makakuha ng konviksyon. Ayaw po natin, madali pong magsampa ng kaso. Ang mahirap po, patunayan yung kaso. So kailangan na ang kasong isasampa mo ay may matibay na ebidensya para matiyak mo naman na yung resultang gusto mong makukuha mo. Now, aside from those 6 cases, the timetable, siguro before the end of, by the middle of February, there will be results already. There will be either filings, either before the regional court or the Sandigan Bayan. And then we have 2 other cases for plunder. No? This time as against 2 or 3 cases against for plunder as against Senator Estrada and then again former Senator Bong Revilla, which is undergoing which will start preliminary investigation. Hopefully the subpoenas will be issued within the week. It will be set siguro before the end of the month. Okay? So sa ngayon, yan po yung mga kasong hinahawakan natin. Patungkol yan sa flood control. Maliban dyan, ang ibang ahensya ng gobyerno tulad ng Bureau of Internal Revenue have filed cases as against contractors and other personalities. And there are 2 cases for tax evasion, no? 4 counts each, which have already been filed as against the spouses Diskaya. Okay? These cases have already been resolved, approved, and the information's already filed before the court with appropriate jurisdiction. Now, notwithstanding all of these cases, patuloy pa pong nangangalap kasi hindi naman po tayo nakukontento na may nasampahan ka na, tama na. Malawak po ito, napakarami pong proyekto na maaring involved dito, napakarami pong tao na binabanggit ang pangalan. Tinitingnan po yan. Kaya lamang po, sabi ko nga, hindi natin pwedeng madaliin. Kailangan po, kung nagkamali tayo, huwag na nating ulitin yung pagkakamali na yon. No? Kung kailangan na maging masinop tayo sa pagkalat ng ebidensya, kahit na ito'y mga hulugang medyo tatagal ka ng konti, mas maigi na ho yun. At least natitiyak natin kung ito'y sumampa sa husgado, makakakuha tayo ng resultang gusto po natin.
Thank you, Prosecutor General.
Wilson, can I add?
Yes, Congressman Toby Tiangco.
Yes, alam ko po, naintindihan ko na dapat balansehin yung expectation ng taong bayan doon sa ano, no? Na siyempre yung sa taong bayan medyo nababagalan sila. On the other hand naman, siyempre ginagawa lahat ng ating law enforcement at justice departments na siguraduhin na airtight, no? But I think noong Senate Blue Ribbon Committee nung Lunes, may napaka-importanting lead na nakuha doon si Senator Ping Lacson. Di ba? If we will recall, nabanggit noon sa isa sa mga video na ni Saldi ko, na sinasabi ko, yung videos naman niya, may hindi lahat totoo. Pero may totoo. He mentioned a house na 30 Tamarind Road. Di ba? Minention ni Saldi ko yon na sabi, binili ni former Speaker Martin Romualdez. Pero noong time na yon wala. Di ba? Pero noong Senate Blue Ribbon Committee hearing nung Lunes, ang pinakamahalaga doon ay natumbok ni Senator Ping Lacson yung lead. Na ang bumili ay isang kumpanya na nagpapangalan ng Golden Pheasant Corporation. Na ang 100% stockholder ng Golden Pheasant Corporation is si Attorney Jose Raulito Enoy Paras. Na yung Jose Raulito Enoy Paras may connections talaga kay former Speaker Martin Romualdez, di ba? Hindi lang dito sa isang kumpanya, meron pang ibang mga kumpanya, no? So it is a very important, dahil napanood ko yung interview niya kahapon, sabi niya, sa next Senate Blue Ribbon Committee hearing, ito na iimbitahan nila, yung si Attorney Jose Raulito Enoy Paras. So napaka-importanting lead yun dahil yun ang koneksyon noong 30 Tamarind. Yun ang nagdudugtong eh. Kung nandito yung 30 Tamarind, nandito si former Speaker Martin Romualdez, paano mapagdudugtong? So ngayon, unti-unti nang napagdudugtong dahil yung Jose Raulito Enoy Paras konektado kay former Speaker. So yun ang kahapon, doon sa isang interview na napanood ko, na ipursue naman nila itong yung stockholder na to. So makikita na natin kung ano yung mga ano. Because he is a director in corporations connected kay former Speaker Martin Romualdez. So may link na ngayon. So yun ang lead ni Senator Ping na tutulong sa prosecution agencies.